The following interview was recorded back in 1996 off of a late-night radio show. The woman they had on claimed to have been abducted by aliens multiple times and was finally ready to tell her story to a larger audience. She tried to share her story before but was always dismissed. They talked about this a bit before the interview actually started, but I'll skip all that so you can hear the more interesting parts. So you're here to tell your story. Where would you like to start?
I suppose the best place to start would be with the first abduction.
I'd like to know here that she seemed extremely nervous, almost like someone was watching her. In her previous tellings of stories, she was much more animated and in your face. Okay, when was that?
Just a few years ago, September 1st, 1993. I was outside watering my garden when I felt a small prick on the back of my neck and dropped to the ground.
I'm assuming this happened during the day?
Correct.
And you couldn't move? Why not call for help?
I tried. Believe me, I did. It was if that prick I felt sent me into shock. I was lying on the ground, staring up at the sky, and that's when I saw them.
Them?
The Greys.
The interviewer gives a little chuckle at this statement. Right, and did they say anything to you?
They just picked me up, and then I blacked out. When I woke up, I was on board their ship.
Is this the point where you talk about the unexplained scars you received? The woman had a bit of aggravation in her voice.
They have an explanation. This long one on my arm is nearly faded away. It happened so long ago.
And what caused it?
The Greys drew blood from my arm. They told me it was needed for medicine on their ship. I have one of the rarest blood types, being AB negative.
So they spoke to you?
Only through telepathy. They never opened their mouths.
The interviewer stays silent for a few seconds before continuing. Alrighty then. It's pretty obvious he wasn't buying into the story. I'll skip over the second story because it wasn't very eventful. She claimed that one night while sleeping, she was woken up by Gray speaking to her by her bedside. The Gray asked her a few questions about her family tree and her lineage before returning to the craft and disappearing into the sky. The final encounter is probably the most bananas.
Are you sure you want me to continue? This last one may shock your listeners.
The interviewer seemed fed up at this point. Oh, I'm sure they're already shocked. Please, proceed.
This is the final encounter I had before I was admitted. It was late, about 3 a.m., and I was up watching reruns of some silly show. The television then began to lose signal. It would cut to static, and I could swear that I saw a message in the static.
What did it say?
Give in.
I'm not going to lie. This actually sent a chill down my spine. The way she said it, she was so certain about it. So, what did you do?
I did what I was told. I went upstairs to my bedroom and I lied down on the bed. I got myself in the birthing position as best I could and waited.
And how long did you wait?
I'm not sure. I fell asleep. However, when I woke up, I knew I had been visited.
How so?
I was completely naked and had a small circular scar on my right abdomen.
And this happened
9 months ago, today. I'm due sometime next week.
I'm not 100% sure what to make of this whole thing. From what I found just searching her name up on Google, she was admitted to an establishment for the mentally ill. She was given multiple ultrasounds, but none of them could find a child. Doctors believed she had some type of tumor or possibly a form of cancer. However, when they tried to operate, she would fight and scream, claiming he wasn't ready. Allegedly, they sedated her and were able to operate. However, there are no records of this. Furthermore, all the records of her that I can find have tons of statements from doctors and surgeons, but they've all been redacted. And I can't help but feel someone is trying to hide something. It doesn't really help that the interviewer gave her a platform and then said this a few moments after she left the room. Well, there you have it, folks. Just more evidence that the mind's a feeble thing and one could lose it at any moment. But seriously, I'm glad this woman is getting the help she needs. Next week, we'll have on Klaatu. That's where the interview cuts off. If you're unaware, Klaatu is the extraterrestrial visitor from the film The Day the Earth Stood Still, released in 1951. I hope she found the answer she was looking for. Whether or not it was mental health or something out of this world, I'm at no liberty to say. But please just be respectful in the comments.